Race number 1, Champagne Tiffany, Dutch Thunder, Dixie's Accolade, Rock Solid, Triple Eight Cherry, LH Marble, Arabesque Fern, Weston Chip, and Rouge B. They're off and pacing with Dutch Thunder getting off the gate first, grabbing the early lead. Champagne Tiffany moving out from the rails second. Rock Solid hustled up in the early going third. Down inside, Dixie's Accolade gets away fourth. Arabesque Fern on the limb from 5. Triple Eight Cherry races from 6. Looking to settle in 7 is Weston Chip. Rouge B away 8 to 9th and trailing LH Marble. They continue down the backstretch, approaching the opening quarter. Rock Solid on the outside, battling Dutch Thunder for the lead. Then a gap of 3 lengths back to Arabesque Fern racing third. On the inside, Champagne Tiffany is fourth. Dixie's Accolade paces out of 5. LH Marble on the outside is moving up 6th. At the rail, Triple Eight Cherry has 7. Then Weston Chip and Rouge B is at the back. 28 and 3 the opening quarter. They make their way off the top turn. Dutch Thunder with a 1-length lead over Rock Solid. Arabesque Fern closes up the gap in 3. Champagne Tiffany travels out the rail in 4. LH Marble outside is pacing in 5. Then Dixie's Accolade has 6. Weston Chip on the move from 7. Triple Eight Cherry is 8. And Rouge B can see them all as they dip into the lower turn. Moving on to the 5/8. Now back looking for the lead is Rock Solid from Dutch Thunder. They move past the 5/8 and Rock Solid moves on to the lead. Dutch Thunder is now second. LH Marble moves up into the 3 spot. Out the rail, Arabesque Fern is fourth. The half in a minute, 3/5. Down the backstretch for the final time. Rock Solid clear now by 4 lengths. Dutch Thunder second. LH Marble on the outside is pacing third. Weston Chip moves up into 4. Champagne Tiffany races 5. Dixie's Accolade 6. 3 wide and 7 is Rouge B. They move on to the top turn. Rock Solid still there by 4 open lengths. LH Marble giving chase second. Dutch Thunder on the inside is third. Weston Chip in the center fourth. Champagne Tiffany 3 wide 5. They continue off the top turn, 3/4 in 1:31 and 4/5 seconds through the stretch for the final time. Rock Solid giving chase second. LH Marble. Champagne Tiffany the outside is third, but it will be Rock Solid. Champagne finishing second is LH Marble with Champagne Tiffany third. Heading back into victory lane, the first race winner, number 4, Rock Solid, a 4-year-old gelded son of Slapstick, owned by Hardy Lawrence, trained by Blair Laffin, Robert Laffin driving. Mile in 2:04 and 2/5. Race number 2, Holly's Our Wave, Winanola, Pepper Allen, another Springer, Dunville Chips, Allen's Birthday, and Ellis Road. They're off, and off the gate first is Winanola and Holly's Our Wave. Those two out vying for the early lead. Crossing over is Pepper Allen to the rail third. On the outside, Dunville Chips away racing fourth, followed by another Springer in 5. Down at the rail in the 6th spot is Allen's Birthday, and off Strad at the back, Ellis Road. They move down the backside for time 1, approaching the quarter. Holly's Our Wave leads the way by 1 length. Dunville Chips now driving up, looking to take charge. At the rail, Winanola races out of 3. On the inside and pacing 4th is Pepper Allen. Another Springer is pacing in 5, followed by Allen's Birthday in 6. Well back and treading after the break is Ellis Road. They move into the turn, single file as they approach the 3/8. 29 and a 5th was the opening quarter. Dunville Chips will set the tempo. She leads it by 1 length with Holly's Our Wave in pursuit second. Winanola at the rail is third. Here comes another Springer, first over in 4. Pepper Allen stays at the rail in 5. And moving to the outside is Allen's Birthday from 6. They move past the half. Dunville Chips maintaining a 1-length advantage. Another Springer moving up on the outside. He is now second. Holly's Our Wave in the inside gets a good journey out of 3. On the outside, Allen's Birthday getting a second over journey 4th. On the inside from 5, Winanola. Pepper Allen has 6. Ellis Road is pulled up. They move down the backstretch, the half in a minute, 2/5. Dunville Chips leads it by a neck. Another Springer right there second. Holly's Wave is hemmed in the pocket third. Allen's Birthday well spotted on the limb from 4. On the inside, Winanola is locked in 5, and Pepper Allen the outside is 6. They race in pairs as they move on to the 7/8. It's still Dunville Chips. Now back to a 1-length lead. Another Springer the outside second. Here comes Allen's Birthday fanning out 3 wide. On the inside, Holly's Wave 131 and 3, the 3/4. They make the final turn. Dunville Chips is clear by 3.5 lengths. Allen's Birthday trying to make up ground second. On the inside, another Springer third, but it will be Dunville Chips to win it second. Is Allen's Birthday in the show spot to another Springer. Riding back into victory lane, the second race winner, number 5 in your card, Dunville Chips, a 3-year-old brown filly by Knightley Blue Chip. Owned by Dave Ratchford of North Sydney, trained and driven to victory by Danny Romo. Dunville Chips picks up a new race record, 2:01 3/5. Race number 3 has You'll See, Record Dallas, Safe and Sure, Kate Finesse, Renegade Knight, Rambling Dawn, Marmaton, Ranger Vic, and Medley Caramia. They're off and pacing on the inside. You'll See away looking for the early lead with Safe and Sure up on the outside second. 3 wide racing third is Kate Finesse. Down on the inside, Medley Caramia has come away racing fourth. On the outside, Ranger Vic parked out in 5. Record Dallas at the rail in 6, followed in 7 by Renegade Knight. Racing in 8 as they continue. Down the backside is Rambling Dawn. 9th and treading is Marmaton. They move past the opening station. You'll See leads the way by 1 length. Inside, racing second is Safe and Sure. Medley Caramia is sitting at the rail third. Ranger Vic on the limb from 4. And the inside, Kate Finesse 5. Moving to the outside to follow cover is Record Dallas from 6. Holding on to 7 is Renegade Knight. Racing in 8, Rambling Dawn, and Marmaton sits at the back of the field. 30 and 3 was the quarter. They continue off the top turn. You'll See leads the field by 1 length. Safe and Sure getting the good journey second. Ranger Vic on the outside races out of 3. Followed 4th on the outside by Record Dallas. Locked in at the rail, Medley Caramia 5. Racing from 6 is Kate Finesse. Moving to the outside, Renegade Knight in 7. Then Rambling Dawn and Marmaton can see them all as they move to the backstretch for the final time. The half in 1:03 3/5 seconds. You'll See continuing to chart the path. Ranger Vic right there second within half a length. On the inside, Safe and Sure. Nowhere to go third. Second over, Record Dallas from 4. Medley Caramia has 5. Marmaton now quickly from the back of the field is rushing up 4 wide. They move on past the 3/4. They're 4 deep. You'll See at the rail. Marmaton on the far outside. Now quickly on the outside. Moves up to engage. You'll See. They head on to the top turn. Outside. Marmaton now forging to the top. You'll See is fighting back at the rail second. Down inside is Safe and Sure. Record Dallas on the limb 4th. 3/4 in 1:36 3. They make the final turn. You'll See on the inside reclaiming the top spot. Marmaton outside is second. Going to the passing lane is Safe and Sure. You'll See. Safe and Sure on the inside. You'll See holding on to win it. Safe and Sure second. And getting up for third, that's Medley Caramia. Riding back in victory lane, the third race winner, number 1, You'll See, a 9-year-old mare by Critical Time. Owned by Irvin Matthews, trained by Blair Laffin with Ernie Laffin driving. Mile in 2:07 2/5. Race number 4, RM Rip coming through. Stip Leaves Girl, PH Flying Ryan, Top Classic, Greg's Victory, Lonesome Moonbeam, and Sam Slick. Here they come. They're off, and as they leave the gate, off quickly looking for the lead is Stip Leaves Girl down to the inside, coming through, gets away second. Trotting up on the limb is Top Classic third. RM Rip comes away racing in 4, with Greg's Victory on the limb from 5. PH Flying Ryan gets away racing in 6. Sam Slick in 7, and Lonesome Moonbeam is trailing the field. They move down the backside, approaching the opening quarter. Stip Leaves Girl leads the way. Top Classic on the outside is trotting second. Down inside, coming through. Next in line is racing third. In the 4th spot is RM Rip from 5. That's Greg's Victory. Looking at it 6th into the turn is PH Flying Ryan from 7. Sam Slick and Lonesome Moonbeam trails the field. They make their way past the 3/8. Stip Leaves Girl sense the early fraction. She leads it by 1 length, coming through, gets the golden trip. RM Rip on the inside is 3rd. Top Classic trots on the limb from 4. On the inside, racing in 5 is Greg's Victory. From 6th on the outside, PH Flying Ryan. 30-3 was the opening quarter. They move past the half and into the lower turn. It's still Stip Leaves Girl by 1.5 lengths. With coming through, giving chase second. Top Classic still lives on the outside third, with RM Rip locked in racing 4th. Going 3 wide, PH Flying Ryan from 5. They move the backstretch. Final time 1:01.4 was the half. And Stip Leaves Girl now strides out to a 2.5 length advantage. PH Flying Ryan moving up into 2. Top Classic is trotting along in the 3 spot, with Greg's Victory moving on the outside 4th. They head on to the 7/8. PH Flying Ryan moving up to engage Stip Leaves Girl. Then we have a gap of 5 lengths back to Greg's Victory in the outside 3rd. Top Classic is racing 4th. They have 1/8 left to come. 1:32 2 3/4. Stip Leaves Girl clings to the lead. On the outside, racing 2nd, PH Flying Ryan. Greg's Victory is 3rd. RM Rip 4th. Through the stretch for the final time. PH Flying Ryan on the outside now takes over. PH Flying Ryan will win it. Finishing 2nd is Stip Leaves Girl. And it looks like RM Rip on the outside for the show spot. Riding back into victory lane, the 4th race winner, 5 PH Flying Ryan by Miles Barrett and GH Jeffrey. Gary McDonald driving, mile in 2:03 1/5. Race number 5, Bonds Boy, Sterling Orr, Flashing Beacon, Lady Aiken, exit 13, Supreme Classic, Ben Bishop, Durana, and I'm a Seahawk. They're off and pacing. Lady Aiken away looking for the lead. Flashing Beacon drives out second. Up on the limb, exit 13 is wide 3rd. On the inside, Bonds Boy comes away 4th. On the limb from 5, that's Supreme Classic. Down on the inside, I'm a Seahawk. Races from 6. On the outside, looking to settle in is Ben Bishop in 7 from 8. As they continue on to the opening quarter is Sterling Orr, and treading is Durana. They head past the opening quarter and driving up and taking the lead by 1.5 lengths. That's Lady Aiken. Flashing Beacon gets away racing 2nd. Exit 13 out the rail is 3rd. Parked out Supreme Classic 4th. At the rail in 5, that's Bonds Boy. With I'm a Seahawk next in line 6. Ben Bishop travels in 7. Durana has 8. And at 9th and treading the field now is Sterling Orr. They make their way off the top turn. Opening quarter in 28 4/5 seconds. They move through the stretch and past the half. And Flashing Beacon now moves out of the top spot. Lady Aiken is in the pocket. Racing 3rd is exit 13. Supreme Classic on the outside is parked out. Down inside, Bonds Boy. They dip into the lower turn, moving out of the 5/8. Flashing Beacon and Lady Aiken sit 1-2, exit 13. Next in line is 3rd. Supreme Classic up on the outside. Goes a tough trip, racing 4th. On the inside, Bonds Boy has 5. I'm a Seahawk on the outside with cover from 6. They move down the backstretch. 58 3/5 seconds was the half. And it's still Flashing Beacon. Lady Aiken moves to the outside. Down inside, exit 13 is 3rd. Supreme Classic going 3 wide out of 4. They head on to the top turn. Flashing Beacon is the one to catch. Still has it. Now leads it by a length and a half. Exit 13 trying to stay with him second. Outside Supreme Classic third. Bonds Boy in the inside is fourth. 3/4 in 1:30 and 3. They straighten out for the stretch drive, led by Flashing Beacon. Exit 13 on the outside is racing second. Bonds Boy is third. Flashing Beacon is going to win it. Finishing second is Exit 13, and the show spot goes to Bonds Boy. Riding back into victory lane, the fifth race winner, number 3, Flashing Beacon, a 4-year-old son of Beacon Almahurst, owned by Boyd and Virgin White. Trained and driven by Ronnie McLean. The mile a new lifetime mark, 2:01. Race number 6, Cashback Treasure, Portable Count, LJ Joe, Nicky Mint, GL Bobby, Bucky's Libby, Acting on Impulse, It's Sneakers, and Vancouver. They're off and pacing. LJ Joe fires off the gate quickly with Cashback Treasure. Down inside, Vancouver gets away racing third. Nicky Mint on the limb from fourth. Portable Count is racing away in 5. GL Bobby has settled in 6, followed by Bucky's Libby in 7. It's Snickers 8 and Acted on Impulse. They continue down the backstretch. Moving on to the opening quarter. Seating arrangements are complete. Out front, LJ Joe leads the way by 2 lengths. Cashback Treasure in pursuit second. On the inside, Vancouver tied up third. Nicky Mint takes a look at a 4, campaigning the rail in 5. Is Portobello Count holding down the 6th spot. As they continue into the turn, is GL Bobby, then Bucky's Libby, Acting on Impulse, and It's Snickers. Positions go unchanged as they move on the top turn. 29 1/5 the opening quarter. LJ Joe leads the way by 2 lengths with Cashback Treasure racing second. Vancouver on the inside third. Nicky Mint now stepping to the outside in 4 with Portobello Count to follow 5th. On the inside, GL Bobby is racing in 6. Bucky's Libby has 7. Acting on Impulse, and It's Sneakers is the trailer. Into the lower turn. The half was reached in 1 minute and 3/5 seconds. LJ Joe maintaining a 2-length advantage over Cashback Treasure. On the outside and moving up is Nicky Mint first over at the rail. Vancouver now locked in third. Portobello Count races from 4. Bucky's Libby going on the outside, 3 wide out of 5. They move past the 3/4. LJ Joe is still leading the way now just by a length and a half. On the outside and racing second is Nicky Mint out there, 3 wide. Bucky's Libby third. Portobello Count going with them 4th. On the inside, Cashback Treasure is 5th. They move past the 7/8, 1:31 and 3 the 3/4. Nicky Mint leads them off the top turn, still 3 wide. Bucky's Libby second. Portobello Count in the center is third. Down the lane they come for the final time, led by Nicky Mint. Portobello Count in the center. On the outside, Bucky's Libby. Nicky Mint, Portobello Count. Nicky Mint wins it. Portobello Count will finish second. Bucky's Libby third. Running back, the winner in race 6, number 4, Nicky Mint. 6-year-old brown gutting by Hustling Time. On the Robert O'Brien, trained and driven by Danny O'Brien, the mile in 2:04. It's post time, the gate's moving. Race number 7, the first division of the Lofty Hardy Memorial, has Dexter's Wine, Edgewater Wave, Hardy Blue, Sir Elmo, Herod's Son, Island Meteor, and Hypnotic. Here they come. They're off and pacing. Herod's Son off the gate quickly from the outside out the rail. Dexter's Wine moves out alertly. Edgewater Wave settles in racing third. Hardy Blue comes away in the 4th spot. Away racing in 5 is Sir Elmo. In 6 is Island Meteor, and Hypnotic is 7th and treading. They move down the backstretch for the first time as they approach the opening quarter. Dexter's Wine will set the early tempo. She leads the field by 1 length. Edgewater Wave gets away second. On the inside and racing third. As they continue into the turn, it's Herod Sun. Next in line, Hardy Blue is fourth. Racing from 5 is Sir Elmo. There goes Island Meteor to the outside in a 6th and a 7th, and treading the field as they round the top turn is Hypnotic. 28 1/5 second was the opening quarter. The two fillies sit 1-2 as they approach the halfway point. Dexter's Wine and Edgewater Wave up on the outside. Here comes Island Meteor first over third. On the inside, racing fourth is Herod Sun. Sir Elmo now steps to the outside to pick up the cover of Island Meteor. They race into the lower turn. The trailers are Hardy Blue and Hypnotic. They move on to the 5/8. 58 2 was the half. It's Dexter's Wine by half a length. Island Meteor attacks on the outside. Well spotted and getting a good second over. Journey is Sir Elmo racing third. On the inside is Edgewater Wave fourth. They move past the 3/4. Island Meteor on the outside now forging to the top. Dexter's Wine second. Outside and losing cover third is Sir Elmo. They move into the turn and approach the 7/8. Island Meteor. Sir Elmo now taking aim on the outside second. Dropping back is Dexter's Wine third. Edgewater Wave is fourth. 1:28 3/4. They make the final turn. Sir Elmo on the outside now drawing on even terms with Island Meteor. The battle through the stretch. Sir Elmo on the outside. Island Meteor on the inside. Sir Elmo reaching up to win it. Second is Island Meteor. Dexter's Wine third. Operating back in front of the grandstand, the winner of the first division of the 1992 Lofty Hardy Memorial, number 4 in your program, Sir Elmo. He's a 3-year-old black son of Armbro Derby out of the Thorpe Messenger Dam Betts Messenger, owned by Glenn Smith and Don Rector of Truro. Right, and driven to victory by Russell Burgoyne. Sir Elmo picks up a new lifetime mark, 1:58 4/5 seconds. Now at trackside, making the cooler presentation is Miss Mary Hardy, wife of the late Lofty Hardy, accompanied by Carol Mosier and Gail McAvoy, general manager of the Truro Raceway, making the cooler presentation to Sir Elmo, owners Glenn Smith and Don Rector, and driver Russell Burgoyne. Race number 8, J.K. Joker, Johnny Oro A, Bionic Trick, Cam Snow, Mia's Maker, Cocan Futta, Bo Barlow, Weston Miracle, and Reality's Choice. They are off and pacing. Cam Snow away looking for the lead with Bionic Trick down inside Johnny Oro A. Those three out vying for the early lead as they head into the first turn. Down inside, Reality's Choice comes away fourth. Cocan Futta is off stride on the outside. They move on to the backstretch for time one. Moving on for the lead as they head for the opening quarter is Bionic Trick. Johnny Oro A yields the lead, will race from the pocket. Inside, Cam Snow third. Reality's Choice next in line fourth. Pacing in a 5 as they head into the turn and onto the 3/8 at the rail. That's the number 5 entry, Mia's Maker. Cocan follow back, pacing on the outside in 6, holding down 7 as they make their way off the top turn. J.K. Joker, a brisk opening quarter, 28 3/5 seconds. They move in front of the grandstand for time one, approaching the halfway point. Now on top as they move past the half, it's Cam Snow leading it by a length and a half. Reality's Choice on the outside is second. Bionic Trick races out the rail third. Cocan Fellow with cover on the limb fourth. Johnny Oro A in 5. J.K. Joker on the move from 6. On the inside is Mia's Maker in 7. Moving to the outside, Bo Barlow 8. And Weston Miracle is 9th and trailing. Halfway home in 59 seconds. Cam Snow leads the way by half a length. On the outside, Reality's Choice racing second. There goes Cocan Fellow 3 wide. Going 4 deep is J.K. Joker. They're 4 wide past the 3/4, and J.K. Joker forges to the lead. On the inside, Cocan Fellow second. Bo Barlow on the outside now moves up to take over second. J.K. Joker by 3 parts of a length. Bo Barlow on the outside second. Cocan Fellow third. Weston Miracle is 3 wide fourth. Off the top turn, 1:30 and 3 3/4. They straighten out for the stretch drive. J.K. Joker, Bo Barlow on the outside. Bo Barlow moves on to the lead. J.K. Joker, Bo Barlow on the outside will win it. J.K. Joker is second. Weston Miracle gets up for third. Riding back in victory lane, the winner of race 8, number 7, Bo Barlow, a 4-year-old brown mare by Maxie B. All by Frank McGinnis of Craig Nash, trained and driven by Danny Romo. Mile at 2:01 and 4/5. Race number 9, Marion's Ranger, Tigers Ronico, Kilcarroll Escort, Savvy Herbert, Heritage Lady, Spirit Burner, Bianca Claudel, a little effort in Robbie's Rhythm. They're off and pacing. Kilcarroll Escort off the gate looking for the lead against Marion's Ranger at the rail. Tigers Ronico gathered back, grabbing a seat third. Savvy Herbert settles in fourth. Robbie's Rhythm comes away racing in 5. Followed in 6 by Heritage Lady. Away racing in 7. That's Spirit Burner. Bianca Claudel sits in 8. 9th and treading the field as they move down the backstretch for the first time is a little effort. They continue past the opening quarter. Marion's Ranger now moving up to take over the lead. Kilcarroll Escort is sitting at the rail second. Tigers Ronico takes a look from 3 as they move into the turn. Savvy Herbert is pacing in the 4 spot. Looking at it from 5 is Robbie's Rhythm. Moving to the outside in 6 as they continue off the top turn is Heritage Lady, 29 and 4/5 seconds. The opening panel. They continue off the top turn, approaching the halfway point. Marion's Ranger by a length and a half. Kilcarroll Escort in pursuit second. There goes Tigers Ronico, stepping to the outside in 3. At the rail, Savvy Herbert is pacing in 4 on the outside and looking at it from 5. As they race into the lower turn is Heritage Lady. Spirit Burner in 6. Robbie's Rhythm in 7. Moving to the outside, a little effort. And Bianca Claudel, they move down the backside for the final time. They were by the half in 1:01. They approach 3/4. Tigers, Ronico on the outside. Now pressuring Marion's Ranger as they move on to the 3/4. In behind them, Kilcarroll Escort races in at 3. Spirit Burner now stepping out 3 wide and moving up into contention 4th. They move into the turn. Marion's Ranger still there by half a length. Tigers, Ronico second. Spirit Burner continues to gain ground out 3 wide 3rd. Inside locked in is Kilcarroll Escort 4th. Robbie's Rhythm is going 3 wide out of 5. They move off the top turn and straighten out for the stretch drive. Out front, it's still Marion's Ranger by a length. Kilcarroll Escort on the inside is off. Stride on the far outside. Robbie's Rhythm. Marion's Ranger. Robbie's Rhythm. Spirit Burner. Marion's Ranger wins it. Robbie's Rhythm on the far outside second. Spirit Burner third. Riding back, the winner of race 9, number 1, Marion's Ranger, 13-year-old son of Ranger Bill, owned by Danny Davis. Jim Davis driving, mile in 2:04. Tenth race of the afternoon, Forward Pass, Jersey Ike, Moonwatch, Hawkeye Charamar, Canal Street, MD Applejack, Dr. LC, Rock and Michael, and Giant Maverick. They're off and pacing on the inside. Forward passes away quickly to grab the early lead. Jersey Ike will settle in second. Up on the outside is Moonwatch racing third. Magian Maverick gets away in 4. Settling in is Hawkeye Charamar in 5. Parked on the outside, Canal Street has 6. Away in 7 is MD Applejack. Dr. LC is 8. And 9th and treading the field down the backside for time 1 is Rock and Michael. They head past the opening quarter. Moonwatch on the outside now moving on to take over the lead. A forward pass gives way and will race in the garden spot. Next in line, Jersey Ike 3rd, Magian Maverick 4th. Canal Street parked on the outside in 5. Hawkeye Charamar races out of 6. In the 7 spot as they move past the 3/8 is MD Applejack. Then Dr. LC and Rock and Michael remains at the tail end of the field. 28 3/5 seconds was the opening quarter. Through the stretch, they come up to the halfway point, led by Moonwatch, a 1-length advantage over forward pass. Moving up on the outside is Hawkeye Charamar. On the outside and racing third, that's Jersey Ike. MD Applejack going 3 wide into the lower turn. They move on to the 5/8. Hawkeye Charamar now drives on to take over the lead. Up 3 wide on the outside is MD Applejack second. Jersey Ike in the center is third. Down inside and racing fourth is Moonwatch. Forward pass steps to the outside in 5. 59 3 was the half as they move past the 3/4. Hawkeye Charamar leads the way by 1 length. 3 wide is MD Applejack second. Jersey Ike in the center is racing third. Magian Maverick going out 3 wide in 4. Racing from 5 is forward pass. They continue on past the 7/8. Hawkeye Charamar by a length and a half. Racing second is Jersey Ike. On the outside and pacing third, Magian Maverick through the stretch. Final time, 1:30 1 3/4. Hawkeye Charamar is going to draw off and win it handily. Magian Maverick on the outside gets up to finish second. And it looks like Jersey Ike on the inside third. Starting back, the 10th race winner, number 4, Hawkeye Charamar, 4-year-old son of Seahawk Hanover, owned by Sheila O'Brien of Bunkton. Trained and driven to victory by Danny O'Brien. Mile in 2 minutes, 2/5. The second division of the Lofty Hardy Memorial has Some Nice Catch, Matsky, Feature Edition, Denashton Dexter, Whitmere Herald, and Winner Stinger. They're at the top of the stretch. Here they come. They're off and pacing. Some Nice Catch away from the rail grabs the early lead. Denashton Dexter moving up on the outside as away second. 3 wide is Whitmere Herald, third on the inside. And getting away third, Matsky settling in fourth is Whitmere Herald. Away racing in 5, that's Feature Edition. And a 6th in treading. As they move down the backstretch, Winner Stinger. They head past the opening quarter. Denashton Dexter takes over the lead. Leads it by 1 length. Some Nice Catch is giving chase second. Some Nice Catch not content to sit in the pocket. She moves out looking to recapture the lead. They head out of the 3/8. Denashton Dexter will not let her by. She's gathered back and once again sits in the pocket. Up on the outside is Winner Stinger racing in 3. At the rail, 4th Matsky off the turn. 28 1/5 second was the opening quarter. They move up to the halfway point. Out front, Denashton Dexter is now being pressured by Winner Stinger. Some Nice Catch sits in the pocket, racing third. On the outside and pacing fourth is Whitmere Herald. Matsky shuffle back to 5th, and 6th and treading is Feature Edition. 57 2 the half. They move to the backstretch for the final time. Up front, they're matching strides. Denashton Dexter and Winner Stinger. Locked in the pocket is Some Nice Catch third. On the outside, Whitmere Herald 4th. They continue midway down the backstretch. Denashton Dexter by 3 parts of a length. Whitmere Herald coming up 3 wide. Some Nice Catch looking for daylight along the rail, racing second. as they move on to the top turn. It's still Ashton Dexter by a length. Some nice catches caught in second. 3 wide, Woodmere Herald third. They move past the 7-8, 127 and 3. There goes Some Nice Catch. She now has clearance as they move off the top turn, but it's still Ashton Dexter by half a length. Some Nice Catch on the outside second. Ashton Dexter, Some Nice Catch. Ashton Dexter is going to win it by 2 lengths second. Some Nice Catch, and it's close for third between Woodmere Herald and Matski. Operating back in front of the grandstand, the winner of the second division of the Lofty Hardy Memorial, number 5 in your program, Ashton Dexter, a 3-year-old brown son of Paris Dexter, out of the Adios Wilton Dam, Aaron's kin. He's owned by Sean Murphy of Charlottetown PEI, trained and driven to victory by Earl Smith. Ashton Dexter goes right to his mark, 158 and 1/5. Now at trackside, making the cooler presentation, wife of the late Mr. Lofty Hardy, Mrs. Mary Hardy, joined by Carol Mosier and General Manager Gail McAvoy. Presenting the winning cooler to driver Earl Smith, owner Sean Murphy, and Ashton Dexter goes right to his mark of 158 and 1/5. Race number 12, top of the stretch, Charlotte Sis, Island LeBaron, Nick's Ripper, Old Time Rebel, Winning Gambler, Gentry, Fashion, Selkirk, Abel, and Gigi Angie. They are off and pacing. Charlotte Sis out the rail is away looking for the lead. Nick's Ripper driving out alertly on the outside. Moving up is Winning Gambler, finding room at the rail third. Gigi Angie comes away racing fourth. Island LeBaron in 5. Racing 6th is Old Time Rebel. On the outside in 7 is Selkirk Abel. And treading the field is Gentry Fashion. They move on to the opening quarter. Charlotte Sis, Nick's Ripper parked on the outside second. Winning Gambler down at the rail is racing out of 3. Pacing out the rail in 4 is Gigi Angie. Island LeBaron 5. Selkirk Abel parked out in 6. Old Time Rebel in 7. And Gentry Fashion is at the back. 28 and 4 the opening quarter. As they move off at the top turn, a battle up front for the top spot on the inside, and with the lead is Charlotte Sis. Nick's Ripper going a tough opening half is parked out racing second. Down at the rail enjoying the trip is Winning Gambler third, followed in fourth as they move past the half by Gigi Angie from 5. That's Island LeBaron. Old Time Rebel moving up on the outside, then Selkirk Abel, and out the back of the field and moving up is Gentry Fashion. They dip into the bend, moving out of the 5/8. 59 and 2 was the half. It's still Charlotte Sis by a length. Winning Gambler moves up now on the inside for second. Outside, Nick's Ripper is pacing third. Gigi Angie looks to the outside fourth. Old Time Rebel moving up a closer fifth. Island LeBaron, Gentry Fashion, and Selkirk Abel. They move on past the 3/4. Charlotte Sis. There goes Gigi Angie, set up 3 wide second. Inside, Winning Gambler third. On the outside, 3 wide, Old Time Rebel is fourth. They head for the top turn. Charlotte Sis still the boss by a length. On the outside, Gigi Angie. Winning Gambler looks for racing room on the inside third. Old Time Rebel is coming 3 wide fourth. 132 and 1 3/4. They make the final turn. Charlotte Sis in control. On the inside, Winning Gambler has reclaimed second and stepping to the outside. Old Time Rebel is racing wide third. Through the stretch, Charlotte Sis, Winning Gambler. Charlotte Sis will win it. Winning Gambler second. Old Time Rebel finishes third. Starting back in victory lane, the 12th race winner, One Charlotte Sis, a 5-year-old daughter of Knightley Blue Chip, owned by David McGuigan, trained and driven by Ronnie McLean, the mile at 2:04.